Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss conditional statements. So all those statements that are executed or run based on some conditions are conditional statements. As we have if statement, else statement and else if statement. We also have nested if or nested else if statement. But in this video we will just cover these three parts. So let's see, what is if statement? Normally if statement is to specify a block of code to be executed, and if the condition is true, like we create a condition, we write a block of code, and once the condition was true, and that block of code will execute it. And in case the condition was false, so in that case we will use else statement for the same if. Okay, so we have created if and the condition was false, so we will use else. Else means condition is false, now do something else for me, do another thing. So in else we will also give some block of code. Fine, like if the same condition is specified in if statement is false, so it will run. And the third one is else if statement. It is used to specify a new condition to test if the first condition is false. So once if was false and else was also like doesn't match the condition, so we will create another else if, like it will be a very separate if, but in the same program we are writing it in the same line, so that's why we will use else if, like means another condition. So this was the theory or definition of conditional statements. Now let's jump to the implementation part of this. Okay, let's start our code. So first we have to initialize a variable integer number, and now let's take a value from user. Okay, enter your number. Fine, and let's take a cn number. Okay, now let's define our conditions. Okay, first of all, if number is greater than 0, means whatever user entered in this variable number, if it was greater than 0, then print this command for me, like cout. It will print this message: you entered a positive number. Fine, and that's an AND line. Okay, now let's come out of this block and give an else if, means another condition. Okay, in else if we will say that if another condition, number of user was less than 0, then what to do? Print this command for us, like, okay, you entered a negative number, right? Again, now come out of this, and after this we are not going to take else if, just else, like no conditions in else. Okay, else means that if the both of these two conditions, if this condition and this condition was not matchable, so then print this thing for me. Okay, let's write this cout. You enter 0. Fine. Now let's save it, execute, compile and run. Let's see if it works. Yeah, here, see, it's running. Now it's asking me to enter a number. I will like to enter let's see, 1. Okay, you entered a positive number. Why? Because 1 is greater than 0 and it matches this condition, and it has printed this message for us. Now let me start from the start. This time I will enter less than 0, like I will actually, mine has 1. Let me see, you entered a negative number. So why it has printed this message? Because it matches with this condition, like number 0 then 1, which is negative. Okay, it's 0 then no, less than 0, which is negative 1. And at the end, let me check it again. This time I will print I will like to write 0. You entered 0, see, else, because it doesn't matches the both of the conditions. So this is how if and else if statements works. Thanks for watching.